Good morning, I'm Elizabeth, and this is my tour of Two Lake View. I'm actually going to be kind of the anti-estate agent this morning because I would rather go through some of the quirks of the property rather than have anybody travel a long way and then not be very impressed by what they get to at the other end. So I will start at the front. So yes, this is our road. It is 20 miles an hour, but it is not a bucolic country lane. We do have a fair few lorries and school traffic that go past. The school being just up that way, and the GP. And the, sorry, not doing very well. The wall you can see just where that white car is, that is the cafe. So then we've got our front door here, and you come in and it is quite tight. You've got the stairs just as you come in, but then we do have our living room here, which so we're just two adults and one child, and it suits us pretty well. We've got our little sofa. We don't really watch television, so we haven't really planned for where a TV would go very well. That could be a little bit tricky. The furniture that's here, I am very much hoping that this piece can stay. The rest of the furniture is very much at the tenant's choice whether they would like to have it, or we can put it away into storage. It just depends on whether it's their taste, really, I guess. Some of it is fairly in need of reupholstering, so those may not be pieces that would choose to stay. And then you come straight from there into the kitchen. The house can be a little bit dark, to be honest. I suppose it's very old. We love that it's got these big, thick walls, but that does mean that the windows are not huge. It also means that it really keeps the cold and keeps the heat, so that can be quite good in the winter. But in the summer, you know, if you wanted to feel cool, that's great. But the temperature is a little bit hard to shift in the house, so it's always sort of about the same temperature, but that tends to be a little bit on the cool side because it is a very old house. So from there we go out into the garden, and I'm afraid this is probably where we've had a chance to do the least work so far. We would probably be looking to clear out this table. A lot of stuff out here still needs to go. So this is the neighbor's house, but their window is up above head height, so they don't look down on the garden here, but sometimes when they're cooking, their vent does come out on it, so I guess that got put in before building regs. But yes, we've got the shed there, which will be cleared out for use. And then we come back, and so this is the garden, which it's not huge. It's fairly narrow. I'm just trying to think what I can do to show the scale. I am an artist, and I have left it to go very wild with the idea of actually seeing what native plants would pop up and which ones I might be able to make colors and pigments out of. But we are very happy to pay to have some lawn put down, or if somebody had an idea of what they wanted to do with it, we're very happy for people to put in little veggie patches, but it's not huge for dogs. It's not teeny, but it's not huge. Have a little pond here that can come out. Yes, we have the neighbor's house there. They also have some small dogs who are not often out in the garden, but are a little bit barky. Can't be. I think it's cute. They're little Yorkshire Terriers, but I can imagine some people would not think it was very cute. Yes, we are needing to get an electrician in to redo the light fixture here in the kitchen, but that will certainly be done. So this is the eating area. It's fairly compact. You can get a table in there, but not a big one. So it's where as you can see, it's kind of it has ended up being my art studio. Right, and I'm realizing I'm getting a bit long, so I'm gonna finish up by heading up the stairs. My husband is trying very hard to hide. Yes, so here we are upstairs. Oh, you failed. So this is one of the bedrooms. At this point, we are all so packed up that it's kind of everybody's stuff is in each bedroom. But so it's got the boarded floors, closet here. This one looks out onto the road. But there's not too much road noise usually. But what I will say is that you don't want to put things too much up next to the walls, because again they get, because they're stone walls, they get quite damp if they've got something really warm up against them. So it does have the sort of, it's not moldy, but it can be a little bit damp. So not putting anything up against the exterior walls is something that might be a little bit of a challenge for some people. The bathroom, which is a very standard issue bathroom. And the other bedroom with our cat, but she is going off to her new home tomorrow. Yep. But this is her favorite room because this is very much the warmest room. It's
it's very warm.
It is very warm, yes.
I sleep here.
And it looks out over the garden, where, as you can see, this side of the house is probably the one that has the most problems with condensation, because the sun hits it. It's a real sun trap down in the courtyard, but that means that when it hits these walls, it does make condensation there on the windows and things. So yes, I think that's probably about it. Got a little airing cupboard there, bit of storage up there, and that's about all I can think of to tell you at the moment. So yeah, that's it. Okay, thanks.